Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 historic sites that transport you back in time. Get ready to explore some of the most fascinating and well-preserved landmarks across the United States, each offering a unique glimpse into the past. These sites are not just places to visit, they're time machines that let you experience history firsthand. Number 10. Colonial Williamsburg, Virginia. Starting off our list is Colonial Williamsburg in Virginia. Step into the 18th century as you walk through this meticulously restored colonial town. From the cobblestone streets to the historic buildings, everything here is designed to give you an authentic experience of life during the American Revolution. You can interact with costumed interpreters, watch traditional craftspeople at work, and even participate in historical reenactments. It's a living history museum that truly makes you feel like you've traveled back in time. Number 9. Gettysburg National Military Park, Pennsylvania. Next up is Gettysburg National Military Park in Pennsylvania. This historic site marks the location of the most famous battle of the Civil War. The battlefield is preserved to look much as it did during those fateful days in July 1863. Visitors can take guided tours, explore the museum, and stand at the spot where Abraham Lincoln delivered his iconic Gettysburg Address. It's a place of reflection and remembrance, where the past comes alive in a powerful way. Number 8. Alcatraz Island, California. Our next stop is Alcatraz Island in California. Once home to the most notorious federal prison in the United States, Alcatraz is now a fascinating historic site. Take a ferry ride across San Francisco Bay and step inside the infamous prison that held the likes of Al Capone and Machine Gun Kelly. The audio tour, narrated by former inmates and guards, brings the chilling history of Alcatraz to life. As you walk through the cold, narrow cells, you can almost hear the echoes of the past. Number 7. Mesa Verde National Park, Colorado. Head to Colorado and discover the ancient cliff dwellings of Mesa Verde National Park. This UNESCO World Heritage Site preserves the homes of the ancestral Pueblo people, who lived here over 700 years ago. The park offers guided tours of the cliff dwellings, where you can see the intricate stonework and learn about the daily lives of the people who built these remarkable structures. It's a fascinating glimpse into a civilization that thrived long before European settlers arrived in North America. Number 6. Mount Vernon, Virginia. Mount Vernon, the plantation home of George Washington, is our next destination. Located on the banks of the Potomac River in Virginia, this historic site offers a detailed look at the life of the first president of the United States. You can tour the mansion, visit the gardens, and explore the outbuildings where enslaved people lived and worked. The estate is beautifully preserved, and the museum offers insights into Washington's life and legacy. It's a must-visit for anyone interested in American history. Number 5. Ellis Island, New York. Ellis Island in New York is next on our list. This historic site served as the gateway for millions of immigrants entering the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The museum on Ellis Island tells the story of these immigrants, who arrived with little more than hope for a better life. You can walk through the same halls that millions of people once passed through, see their records, and even trace your own family's history. It's a moving experience that connects you to the past in a deeply personal way. Number 4. Independence Hall, Pennsylvania. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, stands Independence Hall, the birthplace of the United States. This historic building is where the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were debated and signed. The tour takes you through the assembly room, where you can see the actual chair used by George Washington during the Constitutional Convention. It's a place where the very foundation of American democracy was laid, and standing there, you can feel the weight of history all around you. Number 3. Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Pearl Harbor in Hawaii is next on our list. This historic site commemorates the events of December 7, 1941, when the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor led the United States into World War II. The USS Arizona Memorial, built over the remains of the sunken battleship, is a solemn tribute to the lives lost that day. Visitors can tour the memorial, explore the museum, and even see other historic ships, like the USS Missouri. It's a place of reflection and honor, where the past is never forgotten. Honorable Mention 1. The Freedom Trail, Boston, Massachusetts. Before we move on to our final two picks, let's give a shout out to the Freedom Trail in Boston, Massachusetts. This 2.5-mile-long trail takes you through 16 historic sites, including Paul Revere's house, the Old North Church, and the site of the Boston Massacre. Each stop along the trail offers a glimpse into the early days of the American Revolution. Walking the Freedom Trail is like taking a step back into the 18th century, with history around every corner. Honorable Mention 2. The Alamo, San Antonio, Texas. Another honorable mention goes to the Alamo in San Antonio, Texas. This historic mission was the site of a pivotal battle during the Texas Revolution. Visitors can tour the chapel, explore the grounds, and learn about the brave defenders who fought to the last man. The Alamo is a symbol of resilience and sacrifice, and standing there, you can almost hear the echoes of history in the air. Number 2. The Liberty Bell, Pennsylvania. And now back to our list with the Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This iconic symbol of American independence is housed in a museum where you can learn about its history and significance. The crack in the bell is one of its most recognizable features, and it serves as a powerful reminder of the struggles for freedom. The Liberty Bell is more than just a historic artifact, it's a symbol of the ideals that continue to shape the nation. Number 1. The National Mall, Washington, D.C. And finally, taking the top spot at number 1, we have the National Mall in Washington, D.C. This expansive park is home to some of the most important monuments and memorials in the United States. From the Lincoln Memorial to the Washington Monument, each site tells a story of the nation's history and values. Walking the length of the National Mall is like taking a journey through time, with each step bringing you closer to the heart of American history. And there you have it, folks, the top 10 historic sites that transport you back in time. Which historic site will you visit first? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more incredible destinations that bring history to life. Until next time, happy travels through time.